Hello. I'm standing here in my son's bedroom, and I've been trying to convince him for a few months that it's time for him to give up his convertible toddler bed and turn it in for a more big kid bed. Not only is this because he's getting a little bit older, but we also need it for his little sister. Unfortunately, he's been resisting the idea and has only agreed to it on the condition that in exchange, he receives the, quote, most awesome bed ever. Now, unfortunately, the problem with that is the beds that could compete for the title of most awesome ever are typically outside of our budget. Therefore, I've decided to use this as an opportunity to try out an IKEA hack.
For those of you not familiar with the term IKEA hack, it refers to any modification or repurposing of a product from the Swedish do-it-yourself furniture store. There are websites and a whole community dedicated to this idea. For this project, I'm going a step further and additionally defining the term extreme IKEA hack, which is an IKEA hack in which one or more components has been used in a way that is completely different from the original intent. As anyone who is well versed with IKEA hacks likely knows, by far the most hacked piece of children's furniture is the Kura children's loft bed. There are many things about the Kura that make it ideal for hacking. It's reasonably cheap, even for IKEA. It's very simple, and it's already designed to have interchangeable parts in order to support multiple different constructed layouts. I looked around online at some previous Kura hacks to help brainstorm. There were some really amazing ideas. Almost everyone repaints or refinishes it somehow. Most turn the area underneath into some form of clubhouse or private space for the kid. There are themes like this great fire engine or castle or beach house. A couple of Kura hacks incorporated the Trofast storage system as stairs, and one person even attached a slide. In addition to looking at what was already out there, I thought about what my son enjoys. He likes playgrounds, simple machines, and is fascinated by rolling ball sculptures. And at the time I started this project, he was a big fan of the classic kids book, The Berenstain Bears and the Spooky Old Tree, which features ropes, slides, and a secret door. He's currently convinced the book is a little too scary for him, but I'm sure that's only temporary. I put all of these ideas together, and this is what I came up with. I started with the classic Kura bed, assembled in the loft orientation. Then I took the 3-tiered Trofast storage system and decided to use it as the support structure for a slide. Since my son enjoys both exploring and hiding, I made the space under the bed not just into a clubhouse, but a hidden clubhouse. After considering possible secret ways into it, I decided to go with the classic swinging bookcase triggered by pulling on a book, just like something you might see in an episode of Scooby-Doo. For this, I used a small Besta shelving unit. And I also decided to incorporate a mini ball run along with a crane and pulley that would be attached to a small additional platform that would also serve as the staging area for the slide. When thinking in my head about how all of this was going to fit together, I realized that it was obviously going to take some additional lumber and hardware. In order to keep the entire construction matching with a unified look, I actually purchased a second Kura bed and completely repurposed all of the parts. In the event you are wondering if that was a waste, I ended up using every single piece of that second bed with the exception of the 2 metal rails and the small plastic connectors for the slats. My workspace for all of this was a single-car garage that doubles for storage. As a consequence, I've been forced to build everything as modular components, and I've never had the space to connect everything together. So I'm not sure how well it's all going to fit, but let's see. So let's take a look at the finished piece. You can easily identify the first Cora bed, the Trofast storage system, and the Besta shelves. Identifying the second Cora takes a few moments, but the pieces have all been incorporated somehow, including using the bed slats for the slide railing. I'm very pleased with how everything came together, both physically and aesthetically. So let me walk you through some of the special features. First is the pulley and crane, which can rotate around its long axis. Here's the entrance to the very simple ball run, which accommodates golf balls and largely uses PVC piping under the platform. Although it's all hidden, there's a simple mechanism inside that collects the golf balls and doesn't release them back outside until 6 have been inputted. Then they all come out at once back into the bucket if you've already lowered it back. Next is my favorite feature, the secret door. This works just like in the movies. Pulling up on a certain fake book will release a mechanism holding the bookcase in place. Once it's disengaged, the bookcase swings open to reveal a secret room. It's a tight fit for me, but will be perfect for my son. The door is then closed from within, and the locking mechanism re-engaged. The inside is lit with these great LED lights, also from IKEA. You can either set them to a specific color, or have them cycle through all the different colors. The room underneath here will be completely my son's, his private space. He'll be welcome to decorate it with absolutely no restrictions, and do whatever he wants under here, as long as it does not involve spilling food, playing with fire, or compromising the physical integrity of the structure. Here's a random smaller feature. In the event he's inside and wants to see what's going on without revealing the secret door, there's a small, silent, secret window from where he can peek out. And finally, as I was finishing the components, I realized that there was a chance the door mechanism could fail with someone inside. Although obviously there would always be someone else home with my son, I decided to have a backup one-way escape hatch. This opens up behind the Trofast bins. So that's the tour of my son's new bed. Hopefully he'll think it qualifies for the title of most awesome bed ever, and I hope you enjoyed the video.